Happy birthday to me, still achy as can be, trying to stay healthy with my smoothie every day. Happy birthday to me, 63 and still me. Some days are good and some days are rough, but I'm tougher than I seem. Happy birthday to me, fibro's part of my deal, but I'm still showing up and keeping it real. Yes, today is my birthday, and I thought today would be as good a day as any to start a new YouTube channel. St. Patrick's Day. Yes, it's my birthday, and I'm not wearing green because I really don't own a lot of green. It's not my color. So I've got my little things that say St. Patrick's Day birthday kind of thing. So anyway, I just want to kind of let everybody know and welcome to my new channel, Achy Breaky Life with Tracy. I've got a few, I want to apologize first that because of my fibro and ADHD, I really have really tough time keeping things in line and remembering things, and I apologize if I look away. I've got things jotted down, but it's real, it's coming from me, and I just want to, I just kind of forgot my train of thought again, but anyway, so what I'm doing is I'm trying new things. I've got a ring light and hoping for better lighting, but the sucky part is the ring light gives off a shadow on my glasses, or a reflection. So I apologize for that as well. And I'll try to stay back as much as I can, but I move around a lot because that's just the way I am. So anyway, so what I want to tell you about my new channel. This channel is about real stuff that nobody really talks about. About getting older, loneliness, boredom, flare days, living with chronic pain, small wins, and trying to laugh through it all. I've been looking on YouTube and I see so many people my age doing YouTube channels and really succeeding at it. And it's not easy, believe me. I started doing YouTube probably, 15 years ago. I started a channel called The Trail, well, actually back then it was called Internet Housewife because I was blogging and all that back then. So I started doing like jewelry candle reviews, and by the time I actually started doing the actual reviews, the kind of company stuff, they started dying out. But I did reviews and I did some pretty good videos. I got some pretty good traction, but it wasn't a lot. And then all of a sudden, like after probably a year of good success doing jewelry candles, I'm blogging about them and being an affiliate with them, I did really well. And then it just died out. So then I went to I started hiking. And then I started showing my hikes, like road trips that I was on, and trying to inspire people to get out and see the world and enjoy life. And then I got hurt, and I'll get into that another story because I've got so many stories, but I don't get into that today because of my ADHD, I could just go off on a tangent and I could probably tell my whole story in one video, which I don't want to do. So back to that channel, I thought, well, maybe I could revamp it. I got a few really good, like high video views on a couple of my videos, like waterfall hikes and stuff like that. But I never got past 200 subscribers. I'm like, what the heck? So I'm like, after trying and trying and trying, I kind of slowly gave up and faded out. And then I thought, well, a few months ago, I thought I'm going to revamp it and try to do kind of what I'm doing now. But I think that channel was the algorithm was so thrown off from changing it up and changing the name. I went from Internet Housewife to Trailblazing Grandma. And I guess YouTube just wasn't going to show it. So then I thought, well, let's start a new YouTube channel, which is this. And I also have a couple other ones too that I did faceless and AI generated stuff, but it was really interesting. Like one's called Timeless Wisdom, I think it is. And I did like videos on like stoicism, like history, and it was so interesting to do the research on it and to try to figure out everything. Like at my age, like how to do AI videos and pictures, and then to put it all together and use like 11 labs to talk. And I used this really kind of professor type voice, and I thought, man, I was really proud of it. And I did probably, oh my God, probably almost 100 videos, and all I got was like 10, 20 subscribers. And I was like, oh man, I just love this. It's like so good, you know. But it didn't pan out very well either. So I'm hoping this one is the one that's going to help, because, okay, being my age, 63, and unable to work because of my chronic pain, and, you know, I want to talk a little bit about, you know, getting older, because you're not able to just go out and find a job. It's not as easy for somebody as you know, as my age. God, see, I can't even talk sometimes. But anyway, somebody with chronic pain as well. Like today, it took me everything I had. I had no sleep last night, worried about doing this. And I had no sleep, so I woke up. It was kind of, my fiber was a little rough. But, you know, I felt terrible because I didn't get no sleep. And then I'm thinking, oh. So trying to get myself together today was quite a chore. I mean, I won't get into all my pain details right now, but believe me, to be here is kind of a miracle. Throwing myself together, and I tried to look as good as I can. Since it's my birthday, I thought, I got to try and feel good. So I lost my train of thought again. But anyway, so finding a job at my age, when I moved to Calgary, okay, let's back it up a bit. I'll tell you a little bit of my stories. I'm a hairdresser by trade. I did that for many years. I owned my own salon for a little bit. Then I got hurt, and that's when my fibro started, and I'll get into that another day. And then I started working at Walmart. That was really tough on me. Well, hairdressing I had to quit because of my chronic pain. Eventually, then I did the cashier job. I loved it, but it was way too hard on me. Then we moved to Calgary, and I thought, well, I'm going to put out some resumes, see what I can do. I worked at McDonald's back in the day, and that's where I met my common law partner. Through McDonald's drive-through, believe it or not. I was the drive-through queen, and he kept coming in, and 2 years it took us, you know, just daily chatting, how's your day kind of thing. But, you know, you see somebody every day, you kind of sort of get to know people. And one day I changed my thoughts so many times, but my stories, this story, about 2 years later, we both had significant others, not even thinking about, you know, would ever date. I thought he was a nice guy, but definitely I didn't think he was my type. So that thought never even came to mind. But one day he came in and he asked me how my day was. And I said, well, it sucks. Me and my boyfriend broke up a while ago, and I'm single, and I'm just kind of like, struggling, but, you know, I'm getting through it. And he says, that's weird. He says, yeah, me and my girlfriend just broke up recently too, and it's tough, and I hear you. And it was like, oh, okay. So, you know, things, I think we just let it go that day. And then the next day he came through and he says, you know, would you like to go out sometime? And I'm like, nah, I don't think so. And then the girls on the thing are going, come on, go out with them. And I'm like, I don't know. And I said, well, I'll think about it and I'll let you know. And then So he drove off, but then he comes walking into the restaurant, and he comes up to where I was, and he says, "By the way, I do have tickets to a concert tonight. It was April Wine in Strathmore, and would you like to come with me?" And I'm like, "Oh, I don't know. Like, wasn't really my type. Nice guy, but I just went through a breakup, and the last thing I wanted to do was kind of meet somebody." And so the girls are like, "Come on, go, go, go." And I'm like, oh, okay. So I went, and we had a great time, and the rest was history. We've been together 20 years. So that's kind of a funny story. And my boss at the time was always like, "You guys should get married under the golden arches." I'm like, I don't know. That's kind of weird, but yeah, we almost thought of that, but it didn't work out that way. We're not married yet today. We never both really believed in it. I was married prior. He was married prior. He's still not really even divorced because, it costs money, and I thought, no, we're together. We don't need a piece of paper that the government can just, tell us what to do and whatever. But so I don't know. So now today I'm thinking, maybe it would be a good idea to be married, because I was talking about this subject. So, okay, back to, see how I jump around. But anyway, so being our age, we usually should have wills, but we don't have wills either. And I'm thinking, okay, well, it's funny. The government considers you do your taxes together, your common law, been together for 20 years. So the government sees us as a common law couple. But we don't get a lot of the benefits because of that, because he earns money and whatever, and I'm not. So it's funny because then, so if something happened to one of us and we don't have a will, everything goes into probate and sits until the government can figure it out, which is silly because they consider us a couple now. But so then you get married and you have a piece of paper, and then that makes it all better because the government tries to make money on it, I guess. I don't know. It's like anything that they make money on, but they don't help us out. It's kind of crazy. But I won't get into that because I don't know. I just don't want to talk about that. Anyway, this is 12 minutes already. It's been too long, but I just wanted to say welcome to my channel. I'll be talking about a whole bunch of things like my chronic pain, how I got here, what caused it, where I am today, how things have been, what I use, what I do, how I feel better, how I don't feel better, and all that kind of stuff. And like I said, it's my birthday, and I'm just really, really feeling my age, and I'm not all that happy about having a birthday. We're not going to do any celebrations or anything like that. And I wasn't sure if I was even going to get any happy birthdays from anybody, but I have 3 boys. They all sent me a happy birthday message. I have a grandson that's 2 years old, and he sent me a beautiful video saying, "Happy birthday, Grandma." So that was so nice and just really made my day. My hubby, he forgot to wish me happy birthday this morning when he left and gave me a kiss. And I was like, he forgot to wish me happy birthday. But I know that he's a very busy man. When he gets up, he's up at 5:30 and he's getting into work mode. He's got a big responsible job. And I thought, I'll leave it at that. He's just in work mode already. And then I guess when he left, he remembered and he felt so bad. So he sent me a beautiful message and apologizing, and that's all that matters. So I heard from the most important people in my life, and that's the main thing. So anyway, like I said, this is going to be a YouTube channel about my life, how I deal with things, retirement, all that kind of stuff. So please stay tuned. And if you like it so far, please like and subscribe. and I'll try to keep going as many videos a week I can. I think because of my chronic pain and stuff, I'm going to start slow. I will do probably maybe 3-4 videos a week. And then once I start getting more comfortable, I will start doing them daily. And just kind of let's talk and chat and kind of just have some fun and make things good in life. We all need that. So anyway, thank you guys so much. And I hope to see you again soon. Take care, everyone.